My name is Marthie now Hauptfleisch, and I'm the woman on fire, and I want to help you find your purpose and run with it, and that's why I have to do it for myself. And I'm busy with this series on LinkedIn, and today I thought I'd talk about before the chaos starts. I actually wanted to do the insert about searching and finding your connections and setting up your flow in your LinkedIn feed. But I think before you do that, you have to have a plan or a mindset or a viewpoint. And with that I mean you have to figure out what you want to achieve and what your goals are, because it's like a forest. You can't climb all the trees. You have to pick one tree and climb it. Otherwise there'll be too many trees. You'll be busy chasing all the trees and it won't be the right one for you. And I found that with my feed, I went too fast to too many trees, and now I have a mini forest that I'm struggling to manage. So to learn from that, I would say, in the gap, before the chaos starts of many feeds and people coming past in your feed with LinkedIn, is to decide a couple of things. And if you know Rudyard Kipling's 6 Honest Men, who, what, where, when, why, how. Who, what, where, when, why, who, how, said the cat to the mouse and the mouse to the owl. So, who do you want to meet? Who, what do you want to do with them? Who, what, where do you want to meet them? When do you want to meet them? Who, what, where, when, why do you want to meet them? And how do you want to meet them? So this sounds funny, but the principle is you must know who do you want to meet. Where are they going to be? Because people will say, oh, I want everybody to know what I'm doing. No, you can't. It's like you want the forest. No, you want one tree because you want to start one place where you can connect, have a successful experience and move on. And then it can pan out. It's like a triangle. You have one place where you meet and then it pans out. And that's sustainable. You're not overwhelmed and you can repeat it. It's an organic growth. And that's everything. In the beginning, when I started with my ventures, I thought, oh, I have to be working with everybody every year. Can you see? But you can't spend enough time with everybody, and it's not a good experience for you. You know, you're human. You have 24 hours. You need to be happy in that space where you're moving and working and doing stuff. So for me, I've changed my mindset to going to the bottom and just one person, 1, 2, 3 person, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, and then it pans out. And that becomes manageable and it makes me feel good about what I'm doing. And yes, I did it, and you can move on. So, for example, if I choose to do foot care, I can say I want to do foot care just in Stellenbosch. I want to do all the CEO's feet, and I just want to work school hours, and I just want to do all the difficult feet because I don't want to be doing 200 feet, I want to do 10 feet a week. So that's my goal. If I didn't set my priorities right for this goal, I would be seeing everybody that wants foot care and any time of the hours of the day in other countries, and that's not what I want. I want people in Stellenbosch who are available certain hours of the day, that are willing to pay my price, that have difficult feet. And so you can see I'm narrowing it down so that I get to the one tree or maybe 5 trees that I want to see in my feed for foot care. And that becomes a very beautiful picture and feed of what I want to engage with. Instead of everybody has feet and everybody wants nails done, and everybody, you can't work with that. You have to start somewhere where you can say it's a handshake, it's a pair of feet, you do it, you move on, and by word of mouth, you then grow your business to be bigger and more pure in what you want to achieve. And then Afrikaans will say that's lekker, it's lekker to achieve your goals because you're focused enough in the beginning to not try and start with the chaos over here, but focused in the beginning here. And that's what I think LinkedIn is about, is to decide who and what and where and when and how and why you want to do your thing. Narrow it down before you even start your journey. You know, if you start a journey in the desert, you have to know you have to take water. If you start your journey in the rainforest, you have to remember to take water sterilizer or a snake snake stick, something that the environment that you're going to be traveling in, what you're going to need. So it's the same thing. If you know where you're going, you can come prepared and be nailing it, acing it. I hope you have a wonderful Monday, and I'll see you on the other side next week.